Good morning, everyone, and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts. As always, hope that you're all doing very well today. Bitcoin got the lovely pump we was waiting for. That's pretty cool. Just gonna reduce a bit the music on my side. Perfect. So the microphone normally should be working well. Yeah, normally it is working well. So yeah, good morning to you all. Welcome in this daily update. So what I'm going to change in the daily update is simply that I'm going to cover on Monday the higher time frame, what I have done so on Monday, and on Wednesday and Friday I'm simply going to keep the lower time frame plan. I'm not going to repeat myself, for the higher time frame wave, all of this, so it's not gonna last for too long really. So we're simply going to update the levels, go on the wave but on a lower time frame, and then we're going to move on the alts directly. So it's well, I don't simply just not repeat myself, and so you can get something a bit not longer really, a bit faster. Anyways, so here today we have some news at 2:30 p.m. UTC plus 2 core inflation rate. So it's not all the time moving the market, but it's something to be aware of. So you can set an alert on your phone, for example, like 5 minutes before. This is what I'm doing, just so you're aware of, and it's UTC plus 2 the time you can see here. So now, so I don't forget, because otherwise I'm always saying this at the end of the stream. It's not very useful, right? Vista coin, please. Yeah, sure. So I'm going to do some TAs on the ads after we've updated Bitcoin. So first of all, let's go here. We can go on the daily time frame. I'm maybe going to remove a few levels there. For example, we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. I'm gonna keep that daily. What's that value high? Oh yeah, okay. Let me see what we can delete here. So let's place a fixed range. Alright. Okay. Can remove that. That value low here level is important. We can remove this. That value high, I'm going to keep it because it's a high time frame level, so this is something to be aware of. An old one, but still. And this we can remove. Alright, much better now. So let's go on Exalt charts there and simply update the levels. So first of all, well, by the way, daily level, I didn't check it that. No daily level, alright. So let's come back here on the 1 hour, just gonna zoom out to load this fixed range, perfect. And let's go with this. So one naked session path control on the top, the V path control, so 50, 7, 8, 10. So let's take this, we can take that one. It was 810, yeah, like this, perfect. We have another one that is 56970, perfect. All right, just before the high here. Okay, so let's go now on the TPOs. We have no any TPOs, and the NPOC. Let's see here on the TIX1. No, we don't have anything. All right. So this we're done. We can go here on the order flow view. And so what happened there? We've got loads of longs during, well, on the morning from here. So we're going to cover a bit of the order flow next. Just want to finish here with a plan, find the good targets. So let's go here on the 15 minutes and simply pull a fixed range like this. The bottom is there, yeah. Well, it should be here normally. Yes. Okay, so the same, okay. Well, the first small, I mean, again, I will not look for a short here. We are around the zone of support, okay. can see here all the lows. Well, it's not a place really to look for a short, except for scalpers, but otherwise, I would wait really for high prices. Okay, so the first target really, I would say it's this naked session path control with the path control of the fixed trend here. Okay, the wall downtrend really. If we manage, so that will be a failed auction really. Okay, of the VWAP, for example, like this, and then you just drop below it really. If we don't get anything bearish of that, we can simply look here for the 6,186%, so the old value low level and the value high level. Okay, sorry if you hear a bit of noise in the background. Yeah, so this is the next target, the first one, so second one here, and if we rise, well, here I'll look for all the highs here to be taken. Okay, so a swing for a panel or a failed auction. If we don't get that, we can simply look for a pump into the next target we have planned, the next resistance. Okay, these are really some lower time frame resistance I'm sharing with you. So, well, the best target really will be to come up here for a short trade. Yeah, so this, okay, then we'll have the 6,186% value low here, and this latest downtrend value high. Okay, and if we rise here, we'll look for all the highs here to be taken. And if there is no swing for a panel failed auction, we can look for the next big target. They simply here, so this full downtrend right here, path control, okay, plus all the confluence really. And if we don't get anything of that, we can simply look for this monthly naked path control up to this value high and 6,186%. If we again reclaim this, we can look for the next target, but again, that was planned on Monday. So this top here to be taken. So we just have to trade this really as a failed auction or a swing for a pan. Okay, if we go above, spend some time in these levels, okay, this will be a failed auction. If of course we get something bearish on the order flow, if not, we can look for the weekly and monthly high here. Okay. Yeah, so these are the resistance. Now let's plan the support, as we've got a bit of a pump since Monday. So the first support really is this value low. Okay, this value low here is simply the value low of the full previous downtrend. This is, as I said before, this is a very key resistance. Okay, because it's the first sign of strength really for higher prices to expect. So now we need to, well, we can do, for example, a flip to support of it and then come back up. Of course, if we get the good data on the order flow. So this is the first support really we can look for. Before that, the premise, we've got some move here during the night. For me, all of this move down was at night. So yesterday I was here when I went to sleep. But anyways, so we've got this new low here. I mean, this new move down made. So the first real target normally for scalpers was all of this. Now, so we took the lows. The problem is in there, what happened, we simply had way too many longs. You can see here we've got 13 million, another 6 million, then we've got a few more millions, but the big longs on the lows here are not good at all. Okay, this is not bullish at all to get this at the lows. So now if we have to rise, for example, from here directly, because we went into a long target, well, we have to do a move down really at the very least on entry here to stop these longs. Otherwise, we're going to make a new low and we're going to stop at some point the longs. Okay, when the longs are getting stopped out, well, depending on the data we get next, we can look for higher prices, but until this happened, we have to close this. If we still rise from here, this is not impossible that we rise from here. Okay, so maybe yeah, okay, so I will have to well, do this. That will be simple and easier. So if, for example, if we drop below here and we continue the rise like this, okay, if we have to get acceptance, I mean to go higher really and to just make a new high, normally the longs are going to close at some point during the rise here. Okay, for example, we get a bit of a drop, we do not stop the longs, and we keep pushing higher and higher and higher. It's simply because the longs are going to close at some point while moving to the upside. Okay, if this is not happening, it is very likely that we're going to come back at the very least where are the longs right here, so to speak, in the two first 30-minute candles here. Okay, just so you know, it's not impossible to rise, but in that case, they're going to close while we're doing the rise really. Okay, otherwise normally we should come back at the very least where the longs are, and if they're not closing with a stop loss and entry, for example, we're going to make a new low, and when we make the new low, we simply have to wait for the longs to close really. Okay, so that's the process really of this at the moment. So let me just remove this. Perfect. to trade this target. So now if we go below, we have the value area low first of all to be aware of. Okay, if we drop below this, the next best target really is these lows down to the, well, TPO path control here below. Okay, that is uh, the next best support really. Okay, so first of all, value area low level. If we drop below that, we can look for, we have a TPO before with a value area high, but there's no real crazy big confluence down here. So let me just place an extension tool really quickly here. Yeah, no, this is, I don't like so much this value high TPO here, to be honest with you. So the best rate here will be to come down to the 6.86% plus all the confluence rates, so the lows, the NPOC, TPO, path control. And if we get nothing of this target, okay, well, we're simply, because we get, for example, no reason to long on the order flow, we get again millions of longs coming, or simply no long reaction. Okay, well, we're simply going to look for lower prices next, so that we can look here for an SFP, but again, we'll have no real confidence with this, so I would look more likely for a new low to be made. Okay, if we start breaking this best zone of support, best long zone really. Okay, so now we have the resistance, we have the support. Just gonna lock all of this. Perfect. So we're good. Really, just gonna set an alert here. Perfect. And now we are done with the levels. I don't know if you have any questions at the moment. Seems like Asia session has been the best session to trade recently. Well, yeah, for me, most of the move happened at night. For example, here is the bottom there. That was into the wave 4 target, where we've got 6 million of shorts. Yeah, there we go. It happened during the Asia session. So indeed, here we've got the lovely drop with a short reaction, by the way, just after the Asia session started here. So yes, indeed. And before, it was more the New York one here. Well, the Asia session was nice, not gonna lie also. Yeah, it's a bit of a mix between Asia and New York, the blue one here, and the Asia one is a brown one here. So yeah, New York, Asia, kinda nice, yeah. But yeah, recently, the last 2 days, it was the Asia session that was, well, for the good trades into the good targets, really, the Asia session was nice. Because here you can see, for example, the top happened when you've got the close, well, no session really. The New York session closed at the very top. So the New York and the Asia sessions are pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Otherwise, the Asia session is nice also, and was nice the last 2 days. So yeah, Bitcoin. Now we are done with this. So let's go with the wave. So with the wave here, we have planned different stuff on the Discord server. So first of all, this impulsive or ABC zigzag here to the upside. So we have a wave 1. Maybe I can open this, by the way. Just gonna go in here. Yes, it's, oh, what? There we go, and we've planned this. Okay, so the first configuration here was simply either an A, B, C zigzag to the upside, either an impulsive, so wave 1, 2, 3, not an ABC. We have a 1, 2, 3. Then we have a wave 4, and then we have a wave 5. Okay, so this was the first configuration. Was looking for this pink wave 4 between the 38.2 and the 50%. So what we've got really, lower time frame one here, gonna go back on the 15 minutes. So you've got to drop down to the 38.2 50%. We've got a rise, but we did not took the high, so I'm not taking this as a wave 5. Normally the RSI is making a new low on the right, so if we have to do a wave 4, 5, it should be like this. If we really have to, for example, end up here in a wave 5 truncated, that is not impossible. That will end up here, that will finish really the ABC zigzag to the upside. And now, for example, it's not impossible that we're going to see directly a new low on Bitcoin. It's not impossible, but again, to draw a truncated wave 5, so to speak, a wave 5 that's top before the wave 3 top is very rare. So I'm not going to take this as main configuration. Okay, so what I'm going to take here is simply a longer wave 4 correction. Okay, so now we are a bit between the 56.86%. This is very, 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 very low, not gonna lie. We cannot get acceptance below here the 6.86% for the wave 4. If we do so, that's an invalidation for me, and I'm gonna switch to the second configuration. Okay, so the second configuration we have planned is simply this. We've completed the 5 waves to the upside with a leading, so we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 with a double EXY or an ABC flat, we don't really care to be honest with you, and then a wave 5, so this complete either an A wave, either a wave 1, and so we can look for a bigger B wave and for a bigger wave 2. Okay, so first of all we can look for this. Okay, but I'm not longing this at all because there are way too many people longing here. As I said, you can see there are like 13 million of longs on the very low. Normally would like to get some shorts at the lows. Here we have some longs, so it's really not good at all. We have even more longs next on the right. We have 6 million here. So as I said, we're going to maybe rise from here. If we do rise from here, we have to close the longs. Okay, so for example, we are going to rise and the longs are going to close at some point manually, sorry, really. Okay, always take profit, so I don't know, but they're going to close. If we don't get this, we're simply going to see a drop down to these candles at the very least. Okay, to take the stops on entry, we're going to see this. If, for example, here we come back down, we have a big decreasing of the open interest plus a big negative delta. If we do so, the longs are closed. If now we reach these candles here and we have nothing really happening here, no big decreasing of the open interest plus a negative delta, well, the longs are not closed, so we're going to see a new low to be made. Okay, that's going to be made, as simple as that. And so once we made a new low, we have to see again the longs closing. If not, we're going to get a continuation to the downside. As simple as that, really. Okay, and so if, for example, we stop the longs, well, next we simply have to wait for a long reaction, so an emission reaction. If now we don't manage to stop the longs, in that case, we're going to take the lows. Once we took the lows, if we stop the longs, we simply have to wait for a long reaction. If the long reaction next is never coming, even if we stop at the longs, well, this is just going to continue lower, really. So we're going to switch to the second configuration. Okay, don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to make it very simple on the order flow, but as I'm using this for a few years, well, maybe not explaining everything correctly. I mean, correctly, an easy way, if we can say that. It seems to be okay. So yeah, I lost myself in the wave here. So first of all, this, okay, but I would like to get to see what I just said on the order flow really long. Otherwise, we're going to see a nice continuation down, and so we can look for this second configuration, what I was saying before, for a wave 2, for a B wave, to get another increase in price next for a C or a wave 3, so for an impulsive really to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ABC. Okay, the C is a wave 3 really. 1, 2, 3, ABC. After the C, if we get a big drop, that was an ABC. If we retrace a bit and hold the wave 4 target, we're going to plan later when we get the wave 3 top. Well, it means that we're into a wave in an impulsive really, so we have the wave 4 and we can look for the wave 5 next. Okay. And if, for example, what I was saying before, okay, if we get, for example, so a move down, a bit of we stop the longs, we get a bit of a reclaim, but no emission reaction, nothing too long here, so we drop again, here we flip that into resistance, and we continue the drop, we take out the lows. Well, what this can be, well, what I was saying before, simply the previous configuration, but with a wave 4 down here, the wave 5 down here, truncated, so a lot less probable, but not impossible, and so we completed here the A, B, C zigzag, and so now we are going to look for a new low. But again, I'm not taking this as first and as main configuration, as we have a wave 5 truncated, and this is more raw to do this. Okay, so yeah, that is a plan really on Bitcoin right now. First of all, we can look for this, but we need some better data on Bitcoin, I mean, on the order flow to take the long trade. Otherwise, we're going to see this, and if we break this support here, it is likely that we have done the ABC zigzag before. Okay, so we are done with Bitcoin, nothing more to add on this. Again, for the higher time frame, simply go and check out the latest update on Bitcoin. That is the one on Monday, really. Okay, you can go and check out this. I'm really explaining everything on the higher time frame, and so now we can move on the alts. Where is the chat? There. So VISTA, you said. FLOKI, by the way, did got the nice short trade we've planned in the last update. That was here. You know, we've planned this lovely, well, bit of a rise. Go take all the highs really into this just a draw here, into this monthly, I get path control and get the short trade. Now the thing is, I'm gonna plan a support just in case we have to take profit, because that'll be cool to still take profit. One, not be surprised, for example, if Bitcoin managed to go higher, to get another increase in price and to follow again. So to just take your stop on entry, for example. So what we can do here is simply this. Okay. Perfect. Do we have any new daily there? It's very low, so we don't really care about that. Okay. Just gonna go there very quickly. FLOKI. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have a really good connection, so hopefully the stream is still working well after loading everything. No, it's fine. It's gonna be a bit long to load, yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be too laggy. Because yeah, the connection is not that crazy here. Not at home at the moment. Alright, so let's use a few more things while waiting for this to load, so we can pull, for example, this fixed range. Okay, let me just hide this very quickly. Bam, bam, bam. Well, we can remove that and remove that for the moment. No, not this. I just want to see the levels on a daily time from here, because the next support, it seems to be just down here. Okay, so this swing third pan here with a value low 6.86%, and you can, if and only if Bitcoin is bullish, because it's very risky to long Bitcoin at the moment due to the amount of longs we've got, but you can get this possible long trade to go for a for a new high. Okay, for a new high, and then you can see if you have to re-enter a short trade or not, so to speak, just above the high here. Okay, for then a new low to be made. Like this, go below, we'll get a long trade, look for the highs, and from here get a drop down to the, well, the bottom really. Okay, so well, we're just half of it. Jeez, it's gonna be very long. The connection is very bad here. Just gonna check here. Yeah, it looks like it's not working so well at the moment as I'm loading everything. On OBS it's saying that the connection is very bad. Yeah, it's saying the connection is very bad. Well, I'm going to wait for this and go do a few more TAs. I'm gonna just duplicating that. Oh wow. Connection is back, it looks like. Sorry, the stream is a bit laggy as I'm loading all the templates on the FLOKI here. And the connection is very low. It takes a bit of time, but anyways. So here, what was the thing? It was VISTA, right? VISTA. Okay, so let me see. Let's go on the Alts there. Oh wow. Almost done with the loading. I hope the streaming, is still working. You don't have too much lags. That'd be cool. So VISTA. That's it, or I'm gonna wait for this to load, because I'm not sure this is fully loaded here. What we have: Gate.io, MX, MXC, XC, and then we have CoinX. This one is fucked up. That one is not very good. That one is nice. And that one is bad. So the top in any case is there. We have the same top here, right? 5 of September. Ah. Let me go on the 15 minutes here. Alright, almost loaded. Nice. 4 of September. Yeah, it's the same. Alright, so this one we can get rid of it. What's that one? The spot. Yes. That one have more data. Alright, so let's take that one here. Okay, perfect. And all of this loading for absolutely nothing because we have no new levels. Alright, so let's just check here the TX1. Now we have nothing. Alright, maybe a naked session path control or something. Okay, we'll have one just down here. 011989. Yeah, okay, so that's it. That is the next target really. Nice, just gonna set another here. See when Bitcoin is ready for a pump here. And if not, it's just going to fall. So we really have to get Bitcoin bullish at when we hit that target. Okay, this is very, very important. Otherwise, it won't rise, of course. So let's come back here on the order flow. Bam. There we go. Hopefully the stream is still working well. Yes. Okay, so we're dropping a bit now. Let's go stop the longs, right? So, VISTA. That thing here looks like a double EXY or something here to the upside. Oh, maybe not. Let me see what this. What's this? Okay. It's a very new coin. Five, three. We did took out the lows here again. No, we didn't. Alright, just gonna place a few wave for the moment. Gonna take the care. This is a double X XNZ down first. XNZ. Bam. So here we have a triple wave up for sure. The Z wave is down here, so I can click first there, click second there, and the third click can go here. Alright, so it's top between. Okay. Where is the high on this? On the right. Well, in any case, that's a triple wave down we're having here. So W, X, and Y. This is 38.2, so this is pretty cool. Then we can go on the 1 hour. We can do this at, oops. Wait, what? Okay. And we can simply pull the extension tool from the top to the bottom to the top, and there you go. You have your targets already. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. I'll go with 250 for the moment. Let's move this a little more on the right. There we go, and so you have your targets down here. Okay, so you have 3 targets really. One just below with the MC extension, then you have the 120 extension just, oops, right there. So at $6-7 really, and if we start breaking this, you can look for the next one that is around 1.32, 1.5 really, $1.5. The first target is between 15 down to $10 really. Next one 6, 7, okay, around $6 really, and the next one is around 1.5. Into the Y wave, maybe you can do this very quickly. Sorry, I have only one screen, so I cannot really see the chat if you send something. We've got a triple wave down here. Is it loading like that? Is it moving? Weird. So the 1618 or the 200% here? 1618. Yeah, this is very long to load. Just gonna change that to white because, oh jeez, come on. Alright. Well, if we have to make one more new low, the premise, if for example this is an ABC zigzag, okay, so we have an ABC. If we now have to make one more new low here, it means that we have a bigger triple wave down. What is, if this is a bigger triple wave, a double EXY. Okay, so it'll be here a W, an X, but X is very small for the moment, and a Y wave down like this. Premise, can a Y wave finish with a double EXY in it? The answer is no. So I'm not going to take this as 5 waves correction 5 waves. I'm going to take this as a correction. More it looks more like a correction and another correction, like a triple wave and a triple wave. So I'd say here this is more likely already a double EXY, and so we can look for a double EXY, X and Z. Okay, so again, like the first move down, really double EXY, an X and a Z. Okay, so if you want, you can even add the Z wave targets, pull the extension tool from the W root to the W bottom to the second X wave top, really. Okay, and where is the top on this? Yeah, it's normally on... Oh. This one is made on the right now. Nah, we'll keep that one for the moment. Okay. And so you have these targets there on the right, empty extension, 120 extension, 123, 1618 max target. Okay. This is if you want to get a bit more well, lower time frame really targets. Okay, so we are done with that one. WXY, if we really have, I mean, if we have to be bullish and we do this, we need to get a first of all, when for example we bounce off that target, we need to get a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and once you've printed these 5 waves up, you can simply look here for a B, C, so a retracement to push higher, or a 1, oops, 2, and then a wave band 3, 4, 5, and so much more bigger move to the upside. Okay, but it's a retracement to push high if you get some 5 ways up like this. So now we need to, well, if we bounce from the target, really get a 5 ways up, really. Okay, to really get something bullish next, to get a chance really to get something bullish next. So this were done. Next it was ING. So let's go on into the Z investment there, and ING is down here. Sorry. So Let's go stop the longs. Is the frame good for the stream? Yes. Yeah, so what I can see here personally is, and what I can see on many outs, oh, it's not really looking like a wave 1, 2. Because it looks like we'll have more likely here an ABC, I mean a triple wave in, yeah, we'll have more likely a triple wave in there. Just gonna get acceptance with this. 1, 2, 3, let me go on a bit of a bigger time frame there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the lower time frame wave, while the second wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 top here 5. So we have the wave 4 and the wave 5 here. Okay, so now in terms of fibs, is that good? 2618, alright. And then you have the 120 extension there. Yep. So the wave 2 was very, very, very big. You can see we have the wave 1. The wave 2 did a massive retracement here. So we can pull the retracement tool like this. And we have done something extremely small. We don't even reach here the 23.6. So it's not the best, but well, it's fine. So 1 to down, if we have some sideways down like this, let me just add this back here. Well, and we are dropping. That's a Z-way. Let me just get rid of this. We don't care anymore. ABC, ABC. So in that case, this right here is a W, X, Y, X and Z down. Can put some green wave as it was before. Remove that. And there we go. Why is that big like this? Just gonna make this a lot less. Perfect. And this blue. Nice. So now, if we have a sideways down and we're into a Z wave, okay, we can look here so for a retracement to go more down. That's why I'm more likely looking for on most of the hours, to be honest with you. Something, I mean, a push up but to go more down at some point. Due to the context we've got before, we've got a triple wave to the upside. We'll see then with Bitcoin, but this is what I can see at the moment more likely. Okay, it can change in a day, for example, depending on the new data we get on Bitcoin, but yeah, for now this is the main idea. So let me just get rid of this. We can move this a little more on the right. That's a bit too much. And this 350 a little less. There we go. So more likely here an A, B, and then a C wave down. Okay, so a B wave, well, into any of these targets really. Yeah, like that. Bam, red into the 120 extension. Oh, jeez. Can I get it red? There we go. 123 or the 1618 targets for the B wave. If you go on this, well, it's way too long to load. So I'd love to add the exo charts level on this, the volume level, so to speak. But the problem is it's taking a while to load. That's a bit of a problem we're having at the moment. So I can try something. We have no new monthly. Weekly, that one is very old. Bam, bam. We can get rid of that one. Can remove that red square here. Alright, let's go to daily time frame there. We have absolutely nothing. Alright, so let me just go here on a 1 hour. 4 hours is better. So let's see, what was the levels here? Look. Okay, nothing. That one was very tricky. Look at this. We've got this nice, well, monthly negative path control support, but value here. So we've got a support, support, support. Then here you start to flip that into resistance. And again, flip to resistance, and manage to push high. So if you really have to raise from here, that would be cool to get another flip to support. And here you can take the long trade and ride this up. Otherwise, here that will end up, here in a failed auction or something above. Pretty cool level here. So let me see here now, the move down, we've got nothing really with the path control, value high, nothing crazy. So let me see with all this, what's that value though? Yeah, that's a very key level here we are having too. So, well, that is the next target, okay, but yeah, that will be enough for now. This is the next target. Again, I cannot really get the result charts level because it's taking a while to load. It's not the best at the moment, but without the exo charts level, we're having this. The first target really is this monthly negative path control. Okay, what is that weekly level we're having down there? Don't care about that. For us, like this. Okay, so the first, I mean, the level to hold here to expect higher really is really this monthly negative path control. You can see how perfect it is. Support, 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 support. Flip, go below, flip to resistance, flip to resistance, flip to resistance, flip to resistance. Finally break through. So now it will be cool to maybe get a bit of a move down and, well, get a flip to support, manage to hold this really. Bitcoin bullish at that time when we hit that support, and if we do get Bitcoin bullish at that time, we can get a rise for at least really one more high. And if there is nothing of this high, because Bitcoin, for example, when you take that high at that time is not bearish, we can look for this next target. Okay, so there is this possible long setup in play here. Again, I'm placing this here, but I'm going to take it, for example, only if Bitcoin is bullish when we hit that target. Remember, we have loads of longs on that low, so it can be very quick also to the downside. It really depends on the reaction we get line at the time. That's why we need the order flow and to see what's happening there to make some informed trading decisions. We cannot say what's going to happen before it happened, really. With a reaction really, okay, otherwise with a wave we can predict the move, but for a trade like that we need to see what's happening in live in the time. This is very important. So it's not because I'm placing this here that you have to place some limits or you have to take the long. It depends of the reaction we have live in the time. Okay, so well, yeah, that is it for ING really. More like looking for a B wave, for a C wave down, and that's it really for that one. So I don't know if there are more requests. There are no more requests. We cover it FLOKI, ING, VISTA, and now we're done. I think there are no more requests, so we're good. 43 minutes, not too long for today, but well, I didn't cover it, the Bitcoin higher time frame plan. Isn't really useful, like we did it already on Monday, so I'm going to simply do it now only on the Mondays. Each Monday I'm going to do the higher time frame plan plus of course the lower time frame, but I'm going to cover the higher time frame plan only in the Mondays update, except of course I can do it on the Wednesday or Friday's update if the market did some big moves and we have to update the higher time frame, but for the moment we can, I mean, there's nothing to update really. Okay, but personally I'm more looking for this, as you know. Okay, don't really trust a real big pump here, but yeah, in any case, please simply go and watch the Monday's update. Okay, so simply the last one here. If you go in the live section, the last one here, okay, you'll get all the high time frame plan plus the high time frame support, the levels, the targets, all of this really about the high time frames. Okay, and there we go, we are coming back down to the longs here. That's pretty cool. And now we're having a bit of a people being bearish. You can see here, have an increasing of the open interest plus a negative delta. These are some new shorts opening. Okay, if you want to stop the longs, you have to get a decreasing of the open interest. So for example, this a big decrease of the open interest plus a negative delta. These are some longs closing. Okay, so they are taking profit, getting stop down entry, stop loss hit really, so to speak. Or they're getting liquidated really, but just right here, it's not a liquidation price. We need to go below the longs to liquidate that. But yeah, this is what we want to see really. And if we don't get it, we keep rise. We just get another rise. Well, we're going to right here. If we really rise from here really higher and really make, for example, a new high, they're going to close during the move up. And they're just going to take profit because we cannot rise like this and leave some longs open like this. We have to come back down at some point to stop these longs, because this is some money to take really. Okay, as simple as that. As always, trading is taking the others' money, so leaving millions like this on the market isn't the process really. But anyways, my pleasure, mate. Thanks for watching as always. So I wish you all a brilliant day ahead. Don't forget the news at 2:30 p.m. UTC plus 2 as always. Have a brilliant day ahead. Take care, and I catch you all over the Discord if there is any update on the wave really. But yeah, for now you have all the plan in the today's update around the beginning of the video for the levels and the wave and everything. Anyways, have a brilliant day ahead. Take care, and catch you in the next one. Cheers.